So the aspect around the going to live on the Kemanan, the Kemanan is a word that our people come to understand within what does it mean, the Kemanan. The Kemanan means our land. And it isn't our land. We are of the land. We're part of it. So like I say, to translate, it is different within itself. So when people say, well, it's our land, it's not really our land, it's we are of the land. And then that's a relationship within that. So when I was being raised by my parents, the good thing that they've done with me or with us is they took us in the bush from the ages of when I was 8 years old right up until I was 14 years old. We went in the bush for 3 months of the year, living in there from this time of year till the ice froze over in the wintertime when we walked back home, which is about 6-7 miles. So we live in the bush and we live off the land. And so we learned a lot in doing that, and we really loved that because there was no liquor store. There was no other people to drink with my parents. So we all had a role to play in living out there, setting snares for rabbits and hunting partridge and cutting wood and all the different things you need to do to survive out there. And my brother and I took turns going with our father, checking the traps and hunting. So we get up early in the morning and come back at dark at night. So we walk all day on snowshoes and we take the dogs with us. So that's what we did. And so we learned a lot of skills in being able to survive out there on the land. The mosquitoes, the animals, and dealing with thin ice and dealing with animals. So we all come to know that the land or the animals, they don't want nothing to do with it. They'll run the other way as soon as they see you. And my brother and I kind of laugh because people are very timid and scared when they go into the bush, wondering if someone's going to come along and jump them, But we know that the animals really don't want nothing to do with us. They'll go the other way. So we have respect in terms of boundaries and understanding boundaries within that. So we understand these things around us. So when I came to, so these skills that I worked with within Outward Bound, it helped with me being able to become an instructor at Outward Bound because I was very comfortable in that environment. So the healing and recovery part of it, each and every day I learned something, and the other individual that really helped me along the way, though, too, when we were in our community, we had somebody who was there to rescue us, and that was our grandmother. We went to her grandma, and she'd feed us and provide us with a safe place. So she'd take care of us while my uncles and aunties and my parents were carrying on. And and that's the reality of that, of the causations of that residential school.